Make America Mexico again. Whew, lads. I know I may be late to this party, and I know that the sentiment has been around for longer than this election cycle, but I have to put my 2 cents in on this one. Just a primer, I'm not American, and I'm not Mexican either, but I do have enough common sense to know that this is nothing more than entitlement mentality at its finest, an ungrateful entitlement at that. Obviously, the Make America Mexico Again soundbite is just an anally enraged catchphrase, but let's take a moment to get into the mind of somebody who actually wants to make America Mexico again. We are now a person who believes that dirt is magical. Somebody who thinks American dirt, for some reason, is richer than Mexican dirt. And if Mexico could only be given a chance to annex all those rocks and sticks and grains of sand, God damn it, all the wealth in America would be Mexican. The funniest issue of this whole thing is that normie Republican shills believe this too. In John Red Eagle at Vox Day's book, Conservative, they described the magic soil theory that rhinos, Republicans in name only if you don't know, buy into. The theory is that anybody who steps on the landmass of the United States will immediately act, live, and vote like an American. That's not the case. Mexicans don't vote like Americans for 4 to 5 generations. But what we're seeing is the other end of the same sentiment of those rhinos. In the Make America Mexico Again protesters. None of these people like it in Mexico, obviously, but they legitimately believe that Mexico would be a rich country with Mexican culture if it annexed the US. But they just don't get it. The culture is what makes them poor. The culture is consistently falling for leftism and apathy. The culture that corrupts the institutions in Mexico, and the culture of entitlement when they cross the border. Wealth is achieved from voting like an American. Am I saying American politicians are perfect? No. Am I saying that the American political process is perfect? Oh God, no. But they obviously did something right since 1776 to become the largest economy on Earth. And Mexico didn't just show up beside them. They've had an example of a successful country literally right beside them for hundreds of years, and they chose not to follow it. This has been some food for thought. A thoughtcast, if you will. Leave your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe if you want more thought-provoking thoughtcasts. This has been Concast. Thanks for tuning in.